Hey, 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 beautiful people. Welcome to Bounce Beyond Limit series, day 29. We've actually come a long way. I want to say thank you so much for those that have been joining from the very beginning, and for those that are joining for the first time. Thank you so much for joining. And please just feel free to put your, where you're joining from. And for those that have been joining for a while, if you just want to put in your location as well, and just let me know that you are there. It would just be nice to say hello to you. And if you have any questions, feel free to just put those questions at the on the comment box. So, welcome to day 29 again. We are almost at the finish line. So, if you have been tuning in, you already know that this series is about shattering limits and stepping into the life, the income, and the freedom that you deserve by leveraging on digital products and online systems that actually work. So, that's exactly what we've been talking about for the past few weeks. And then, if you joined me yesterday, you know that we covered the first 25 most asked questions about master resale rights and the legacy builders program. So I want to be able to cover the rest of the questions today. So the remaining 25 questions, and I actually saved some of I'll just say the juiciest, most misunderstood questions for the day. So if you're asking, or if you're still asking, well, is this really legit? Do I need to be tech savvy, or will this work for somebody like me? Well, this session, I promise you, it's for you. So today's theme is master result rights. Still got questions because if we are being honest, most people don't move forward with digital income because they are confused, they are fearful, or they just don't know where to start. So I want to be able to help us to end the confusion starting right now. So just to do a quick recap about what master resale rights mean. So with master resale rights, you get the legal right to resell a digital product. And then you get to keep 100% of the profits, not just once, but with every sale that you get. And then with the Legacy Builders Program, you learn online business, you learn how to promote your online business, you learn how to do digital marketing, and you also learn a lot about automating your business. So you get a ready to sell, high demand digital course that you are able to promote and earn 100% commissions over and over again. You buy it one time, but you can earn from it, you know, unlimited times, right? So nothing is going to stop you from being able to earn from it over and over again. So there's no cap to what you can earn. And of course, you, like I said, you have, once you purchase it, you have received the resale license to offer it to other people. So you are in for something really great. Now let's get into the questions. So I often get questions like, do I need a website to start selling master resale right products? Not necessarily, but it helps. But with the Legacy Builders program, you get a done for you funnel that is acting as your website. It is fully automated, it is professional, and it's also beginner friendly. And it is one of the fastest ways to start making money online without building from the scratch. So you know that with the traditional business model, people that want to have their website will have to get a programmer or a developer to, create the website for them and all of that. But with this, you only get to pay a one-time website fee of $39. And then, of course, you need to convert, you have to connect the done for you funnel with a domain that you would choose on your own. So you can choose any domain of your choice and, buy a professional email. So that's probably another like $50 max. And then, of course, you can do that and it will now get branded like it is yours. So for example, I have mine as dailycashflowlegacy.com. So I actually bought that from GoDaddy, bought myself a professional email, and I connected this domain and professional email to the done for you funnel that was created for me by the Legacy Builders program. And then it was ready to go. I could start taking payment from it. People go on the website, they pay me straight into my account without any middleman. So nobody's making payment to the owner of the Legacy Builders program. No. Because the moment you purchase the digital product, and because it is done for you, once you're able to buy the website, the domain name, and the professional email from any domain provider of your choice, it becomes yours, right? So the business is branded to fit in the name you want, the colors you want. So you pretty much, you're getting something done for you, just that, of course, you need to pay a one-time website fee, and you have to buy yourself a domain name and a professional email so that it is branded like your own business. And then you have the ability to resell the digital product over and over again. So the good thing about it is that you don't have to start from the scratch, because I believe that this is one of the problems most people have. Most people are starting from the scratch, and that is very cumbersome for them. And that's why you see some people actually just they just tell you that, well, they don't want to do this again, because when they see how overwhelming it is, they feel like it's not for them. But with this program, you are not having to build anything from the scratch because it is already done for you, right? The one-time website fee will cover for the stress that you would have to go through, right? So for people asking the question, do you need a website? Not necessarily, but it is recommended because you need one to be able to promote and sell your product, right? And then because you already have a done for you funnel, all you need to do is to connect the domain and the professional email that you already purchased to the funnel, and you're ready to go. You're pretty much ready to go. So it's not like you're going to go through stress getting all of that done. So when it comes to the question of do you need a website, I've already answered that. No, not necessarily, but it helps. But then the great thing about the legacy program is that it's already done for you. So you have a done for you funnel that is acting as your website, fully automated, professional, and beginner friendly, right? So that's great. Now, another question I get very often from people is, can I edit or rebrand the Master Resell Right product? You cannot edit it. You cannot rebrand it in that sense. Of course, your website may look different. You can decide to choose some colors, different colors. But in terms of the product itself, the digital product, you cannot edit it. You are licensed to resell it as it is. You can brand your content, your funnel, but the core product, which is the digital product, stays the same. So the course and the interactive community you have access to, you cannot edit it. You can't rebrand it. You can rebrand other things like your content, your funnel, the way your website looks like. But the digital product itself, you cannot rebrand. If you want to fully customize a product, you would need what is called a private label rights instead, right? So with MRR, you cannot rebrand it. And then the other question of how do I get paid when somebody buys? Well, when you purchase the program, what you get is a digital product. You get the done for you funnel, and that funnel helps you to connect different gateway systems. So you can, different payment gateways. So you can choose whatever gateway you feel comfortable with. But most people use either PayPal, Square, Stripe. So even for me, I actually have crypto connected to my website. So people can pay me with crypto. They can choose to pay me with email money transfer, either from Canada or from the US, right? So, but then the good thing is that as long as people have the ability to use a debit or credit card, they can pay you, right? So you can choose to accept several money transfer methods. And that's the beauty of the Master Resell Rights program. There are no delays because you're getting instant full payment directly into your account. So like I mentioned, there is no middleman. There's no middleman here. So you are getting your commissions right away. You don't have to wait for a check at the end of the month, to get paid. Now, the other question is this affiliate marketing? Well, the answer is no. Master Resell Right is not affiliate marketing. With affiliate marketing, you're only earning a portion of the product's amount or the purchase fee for the product. So, for example, if this product is $900, with affiliate marketing, you may just get like between 10 to 50%. But with Master Resell Right, you own the resell right and you keep 100% profit for each sale, meaning that if the product is $900, when you resell to somebody else, you earn that exact $900. The only thing that the person pays to the platform is the $39 website fee, and that goes to the owners of the platform because, of course, they have to run the business for the community to keep running, for the community to keep on running, and then for them to keep on managing the provision of the course itself. It has to keep running because, for example, the course itself is hosted on Kajabi. The community is on School, so they have to run the system. So that $39 fee is actually a one-time fee. You're not paying it monthly. It's one time. And then the purchase of the digital product itself is also one time. So I think it's really a fair deal. And so I hope I answered the questions for those asking me, is this affiliate marketing? No, it's not affiliate marketing. There's a difference. Affiliate marketing, you earn a percentage. With Master Resell Right, you earn 100% profit from each sale. Now, another question that got to me was this: do I have to offer customer support? Well, all you are doing is ensuring that your customers have access to their product. It's actually usually automatic because the moment they pay for it, they get an email, a welcome email telling them to access the digital product. They would have to access it with their email and also set a password, and that's it. Of course, the training itself is self-paced and supported by the platform. So you're not responsible for coaching people one-on-one unless you choose to add that later, because the platform itself offers mentorship. The founder offers mentorship. She has daily check-ins, she has daily videos that she posts. There's so much to study. There's a lot to study. You will never run out of content. You never run out of information or ideas, right? And then the group itself is interactive. People have set themselves as accountability partners. So you are going to be communicating or working with people that are like-minded. So you're not going to feel left alone. Like, I've been in programs whereby you just purchase and you feel ghosted. Nobody's really responding to you. You feel like you're not supported. But with this one, the community itself offers support. They also offer tech support for those that have some tech-related questions or they need help, setting up some things, because people are different. People have different, level of understanding when it comes to setting up things, even with social media handles. So we have a full tech support on the team that can provide support to you. But in terms of you having to offer customer support, the program itself, it's done for you in such a way that when people put their email on your website and they pay for the product, they get instant access just with the click of a button. Instant access, and then they can go through the modules on Kajabi. They can also access the community which is hosted on School. You are not responsible for coaching people because the platform already offers that. But if you want to add that as an extra service, that's fine. And for me, when people actually sign up with me, what I do is that I still set aside, it's actually my personal preference. For those that come in with the Legacy Builders program of $900, there's a lot that I offer them. I'm waiving the $39 website fee. I ensure that their funnel is set up without stress. Then I also make sure that I provide at least some support to them in terms of an onboarding support. And that's just my way of making sure that they feel supported and that they can onboard, without issues. And that's something I'm doing more as a bonus. Not that I'm obligated to do that, because the platform already offers, you a lot of training and things that you can go through. But I'm happy to do that for people who sign up with me for the Legacy Builders program, which is $900. That is actually the price. So it's good that people know that. So what else? Let's see this next question. Can I use Master Resell Rights to build a personal brand? Absolutely. You can use your story and content to build trust, even while selling a product you did not create. So just consider it as your launchpad for personal branding. So this program itself has taught me a lot about personal branding. I've learned a lot about digital marketing. I've learned a lot about, storytelling, creating content that will meet the pain points for my perfect audience. And that is what allows me connect with my perfect audience and allows me to connect with people on a global level. So because the business is global, you are not looking to pitch to family and friends because you're going to get burnt out doing that. And most likely they might not even purchase from you because some of them are just waiting to see if you will succeed or not. So, but with the way the program has been structured and with what we get taught, you are taught how to put yourself out there to get connected with the right people who would be attracted to you and buy your product. Now, the other question is, well, do we get training? Absolutely. The Legacy program itself includes a step-by-step course that walks you through setup, marketing, content creation, and mindset trainings, even if you are brand new. So there's a lot of training and it is step-by-step. And you can actually do it at your pace. That's the good thing. Nobody's going to be telling you, you have to finish up this at a certain time. It is done for you. Videos are step-by-step. And then you can review them at your pace without any pressure. And that's absolutely fine. No pressure at all. Another question, I get this very often from people. They ask me, how soon can I start making money? Well, guess what? Some people make sales within their first few days. I did within the first 1 week because I followed the blueprint. So I do not know. People can decide to do what works for them, but I can assure you that if you are following through step by step and you are doing everything that they've told you to do verbatim, not trying to reinvent the wheel or tweak it, you should be able to make sales within the next few days. It might take some other people a few weeks. So it depends on your content, it depends on your consistency and how you show up. But I'll be honest with you, the blueprint itself works if you do. Another question here is, what if I'm not tech savvy? Well, guess what? The system is designed for beginners. You will get your funnel set up done for you. Particularly if you are signing up with me for the Legacy Builders program, I ensure that your funnel is set up for you. The good thing about it is that the funnel is already a done for you funnel, but you need to connect your domain and your professional email to the funnel. And there are step by step videos that are so simple to follow. I actually did mine, within 3 days. And it wasn't because it was tough to do. I was busy working. So I just put in an hour here and there. And in less than about 6 hours in total, I got everything done. But then there are people who also help you get it done on the platform for a fee. That is if you don't want to do it yourself. But for those that sign up with me, I've actually been able to get that sorted out for them without them paying any extra fees. And so if you want to sign up, you will get your funnel done for you. You will also get your website fee wait for you if you are signing up with me. And then the website fee itself is usually like $39. So I'm going to make sure that I waive that for you as a bonus so you don't have to pay for that. Your funnel setup, some people may actually ask for anything between, I think, $150 to like $200 trying to help you set it up if you don't want to go through the videos. And then if you are actually joining me on this program, it will still be wait for you because I'll make sure that it is done for you. Now, another question that comes to me very often, some people say, well, Funky, do I have to go live with this, to succeed? Do I have to go live every day to succeed in this program? Well, you see, this question is very unique because guess what? No, going live is not mandatory to succeed with Master Resell Rights program or with the Legacy Builders program. That said, it is highly recommended if you are aiming to fast track your results, especially on TikTok, because with TikTok, the algorithm gives priority to live content and it helps your audience connect with you on a deeper level, which will help you build trust and lead to faster conversions. But it is not mandatory. It is not mandatory to go live to be able to succeed with this program. But like I said, if you are going on TikTok and you want to fast track your results, you want to really go live because of the algorithm of TikTok, which gives priority to live content. And then, of course, you can decide to promote anywhere else. You can choose Facebook, you can choose Instagram, you can choose, YouTube to do your stuff. But here's what I need you to know. Many of the top 6 to 7 figure earners in this space credit daily lives plus short form content as the key to their growth. But guess what? They did not all start that way. So you don't have to start that way. You can actually scale, you can grow, you can take baby steps and then grow as you feel confident. If going live every day will feel overwhelming or intimidating for you, that's okay. You can absolutely build your business using faceless reels, voiceovers, carousel posts, and status updates on platforms like TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and even WhatsApp. You'll be surprised how many people reach out to me on WhatsApp daily because I put in, short form content. It might just be a short post, like, it could be like, just a flyer, simple one, or just something really simple, and people will reach out to you on either WhatsApp or, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. Whatever feels comfortable for you is what you need to do. But I think what matters really is that the program itself teaches you multiple marketing options so that you can choose what fits your personality, your comfort level, and your schedule. And here's the most important truth here. Consistency with content is what is required. So even if it is just 3 short form posts per day, that matters more than you striving for perfection or being live all the time. Just your 3 short form posts a day would go a long way. Bottom line here is that live videos help accelerate trust and visibility, but you don't have to go live daily to win. You just have to show up your own way and stay consistent. At the beginning, definitely 3 pieces of content daily is required, even if you're not going live, because there are people who don't feel comfortable going live and there are people who want to do faceless marketing, and that's okay, right? For those that decide to go live, you might just see that those that go live may have faster results compared to those that are not going live. But at the end of the day, consistency is what is required over perfection. Another question I get very often is this market too saturated? No, 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 not at all. This is a common fear, but it is based on false belief that success is limited to a few people. The simple truth is this: the digital education industry is exploding, and we are still very early. The market is growing and it's not shrinking anytime soon, because based on stats, we've learned that the global e-learning industry is projected to reach over 500 billion dollars by 2027. So more people than ever are investing in digital skills and online education. So it's actually growing, not shrinking. That's the simple truth. So if it is actually projected to reach over $500 billion by 2027, you know that there's actually room for growth. There's room for you to make your money. So don't let anybody deceive you and tell you, well, the market is saturated. I don't think it's going to work. No, no, no. It's not saturated. All you need to do is to ensure that you are unique in your own content, ensuring that you are speaking to the right audience and that you would learn on the platform, because they're going to teach you what to say, how to get yourself organized to create content. As a matter of fact, something interesting happened on the group today, which was really nice. We were given like a 30-day content calendar. What does that mean? That means that if I even had nothing to post for the month of June, they already made it available for me. So I didn't have to start cracking my brain on what to post. And you should get ideas of the kind of content to post on a daily basis. So you are never going to get stranded when it comes to content creation at all. Another question. Okay, and based on the market saturation question, I just wanted to also mention to you that most people still don't know that this exists. A lot of people don't know about, master resell rights. Some people don't even know a lot about, the fact that you can earn a lot from digital products. So even though it feels like everybody is doing it, trust me, they are not. The majority of people still haven't heard about master resell rights. And even if they've heard, they don't understand how it works. You could be offering the exact same product as someone else, but your audience will choose you if they connect with your story, your personality, or your background. And that's why it's important that you show up authentically, like you show up as yourself, not trying to be somebody else. Just show up naturally, and people are going to feel you, know you, like you, and trust you, and eventually buy from you. You understand? And your story is actually your superpower. So you don't need to be the first or the loudest. You just need to be real and consistent. I cannot overemphasize the importance of consistency, because your journey, your values, and how you show up is what creates, the differentiation in this industry. So success itself is not about saturation, it's about your visibility, because there is space for everyone who is willing to show up, share, and serve. So if you are visible and consistent, you will attract the right people. So the bottom line is that you are not too late. You are actually right on time, because this is still a ground floor opportunity, and there is more than enough room for those people that want to join. So there's more than enough room at the table for you if you decide that you want to win. Another question: are there refunds? The answer is no, because like most digital products, all sales are final, because you are getting instant access. The moment you click on the button that you've purchased it, you get instant access to the program itself. So you get instant access and full value, and that protects the system and the community. Now, about the one-time payment for $900, they're asking, is this really a one-time payment? Yes, it is, because it covers your lifetime access and resale license. The only other cost is the website fee, which is a one-time fee of $39, which I am still going to wait for you if you sign up this week. So for those asking questions about, the one-time, the $900 fee, is it one-time? Of course, it's a one-time fee. And you get to pay for the $39 website fee as well. But for those joining those that decide to purchase from me this week, they will eventually get it waived for them. They'll get it waived for them right away. Okay. Another question. How much can I make with this? Well, it actually depends on you because guess what? You get to keep all the $900 amount into your pocket. You keep all the $900 per sale. Some people earn $1,800 per month. Others earn $3,600 per month. Some people make $9,000 a month. There are people on our group who have made $50,000, $60,000 a month. The system works, but how much you make is dependent on your consistency because consistency determines the skill here, right? So it depends on you. If you do nothing about it, you might not make anything. That's the simple truth. But if you stay consistent and you follow the blueprint, you would eventually learn how to do your digital marketing the right way. You learn how to tell your story the right way. You'd also learn how to brand yourself. And when you see people's results on the group, you are motivated to keep on taking action. Except your why is not big enough. If your reason for doing this is big enough, I bet you will take it seriously, and you can be assured that when you take something seriously, you can make something great out of it. Another question, can I do this while working a 9 to 5? Absolutely. Most people, including myself, we started part-time using the 2 hour a day strategy. And that's what makes it sustainable for moms, full-time workers, and busy professionals. So yes, you can do this while working 9 to 5 because we utilize a 2 hour a day strategy to do this business. And what we're trying to say is that you can take baby steps, get comfortable with it, and actually compress all your activities within 2 hours of work. And you don't have to do everything at a stretch. You don't need 2 hours at a stretch to get this done. You can break this down into chunks of 30 minutes here and there, and eventually you will be able to master the act and start making the money that you desire. So it is possible to do this part-time while working your 9 to 5 job. So nothing is going to stop that. Do I need to run ads? Not at all. So many of us have made our first 6 figures in this business without running a single ad. That's the thing. The training itself that you get on the Legacy Builders Program teaches organic methods first. It teaches you how to grow using free traffic from TikTok, from Reels, from your Instagram or Facebook. So you don't need to run ads to do well in this business. You can use organic methods first. If you decide to do ads, that could be optional later. But the founder of the program, and I really follow what she does, she doesn't run a single ad to do this. And she's earned $6 million plus in about 3 years doing this business. Now, can I promote this without showing my face? Absolutely. There's an entire faceless training module on the platform, so you can utilize that. You can actually promote this using faceless content via carousels, talk video, voiceovers, and text-based storytelling strategies. So you can actually promote this without showing your face. I've had people ask me that, and I've seen people, just the mere fact that they get to see me on social media, they are like wondering, well, Funky showing her face, I don't think I can do this, right? Maybe that's why she's making sales. No, I'm comfortable showing my face. I don't have a problem doing that. And so if you're not comfortable showing your face, that's okay. You can do what you feel like doing. But the simple truth is that you can do this without showing your face. And there are so many ways to do that because you can do faceless content, you can do stock videos, voiceovers, but you have to stay consistent. I've seen people who have just posted faceless for a month and they're already tired. It doesn't work like that. You have to allow the algorithm bump you up, and you need people to trust you, particularly when you are going faceless. You even need to be more consistent than those that are showing their faces. So where is this course hosted? Well, guess what? It is hosted on Kajabi. Kajabi is a premium user-friendly platform that handles, the product access, the training and funnel. Everything lives in one place. Now, I have people asking me, what's the difference between the Legacy Builders program that I promote and the Challenge Editor program that I also promote? So I'll tell you, Legacy Builders program is $900. It is beginner-friendly and it's a plug and play. My Challenge Editor program is a high-ticket offer for advanced marketers and coaching clients. So I offer that differently for those who want to do high-ticket offers, right? Of course, because with high-ticket offers, it's a bit different. The mode of promoting is a bit different. But for the Legacy Builders program, which I've been talking about for a while, it is a stepping stone for those that want to do digital marketing the right way. And it is beginner-friendly because it's also plug and play. Like you start with $900 And if they now decide that, well, now I've actually learned how to do digital marketing the right way, I want to add more streams of income, then they can come into my Challenge Digital program, which is a high ticket offer for advanced marketers and coaching clients. Another question is, can I sell this internationally? Absolutely. You can actually sell this internationally because it is fully digital. You can sell worldwide because there's no shipping, no customs fee, just internet access, and a payment link is required to be able to sell to anybody. Okay. Another question here is, what happens after I sign up? Well, the moment you sign up, you get instant access to your training, the funnel, and you get bonuses like access to the exclusive bonuses, right? And I'll personally help you with onboarding and setup so that you can launch fast. So that is part of the perks that you get if you are signing up with me for this program. Yeah, you're gonna get those extras. What's the other question here? What if I don't know my niche? What if I don't know who my perfect customers are? Well, that's not a problem at all because the training itself will help you discover and develop your personal brand along the way. It will actually help you know which niche you belong to, right? And all you really need is just a willingness to start. The training is actually very comprehensive and will cover all of that for you. It would help you identify, it's called your customer avatar. So it will help you create that avatar that would enable you know who your audience should look like. So a question from me says, why do I have to do it now? Why not later? Why do I have to join this program now? Why not later? Well, because waiting won't change anything, but taking action will. So people complain about their financial challenges. People complain about the fact that they want to reclaim their peace, their freedom. They want to build a legacy and all those kind of things. But it's not about whining about it. It's not about talking about it. The question is, are you taking action? Because if you are just waiting and not taking action, nothing will change. For me, this system has helped me to reclaim my peace and purpose. And it can do the same for you because it has helped so many other people reclaim their peace and purpose. So your case cannot be different. You just need to be willing, to learn this skill and implement it. So something special is happening tomorrow because tomorrow we are going to be going live with the founder of Legacy Builders program because there's going to be a powerful free webinar that could literally shift the direction of your year. It's a good time to actually be part of this webinar because, as you know, June is fast approaching. We're getting to the second half of the year. And the webinar title is How to Hit $10,000 in 30 days without tech stress, running of any ads, or having a big following. So if you are wondering how it is possible to hit $10,000 in 30 days with this program without going through the tech stress, without running ads or having a big following, you want to be at the webinar. You definitely want to be at the webinar. I'll send the details to those that are interested. So if you have been watching from the sidelines or you're feeling stuck, trying to figure out digital income and how to earn it, well, this is your moment. You want to be part of that webinar. Now, so before I wrap up with this question and answer, I want to be able to share something that speaks louder than any answer I could give. I want you to meet Carrie. Carrie is a real mom who just a few months ago was skeptical, she was unsure, and did not think something like this could work for her. But then she made a decision to try. She showed up consistently, and now she's not only earning online, she's an inspiration to a lot of people in the process. So I want you to hear her story in her own words. And I'm going to be playing a video for this because it's a powerful proof that this business is not just for influencers. It's not for tech wizards or people with huge followings. It's for everyday people just like you and I who are ready for change. And tomorrow on the webinar, I will also show you the exact system Carrie followed and how you can use it. So just give me a minute to, just share my screen and then you can actually watch Carrie speaking about our own experience.
So what I would love to do is pass it over to Carrie. You guys, I would absolutely love for you to hear her story. She's mom and she was working and she took this strategy even after not having success in other things. And she's going to kind of share with you what the difference was for her and what her journey's been like. Are you with me, my friend?
Hello, everybody.
Yay.
Oh my gosh. Super excited to share just kind of my story of hope because about 13 years ago, I had cancer. My ex-husband walked out during that time, left me with a house in foreclosure, three little kids. I was devastated. I was failing as a mom. I was working full-time as an occupational therapist, but that was not enough to pay for the mortgage. I was willing to do whatever it took. So I thought it was work harder, work more, work longer, right? But I got a second job. Still wasn't enough. I got a third job. That still wasn't enough. And so our house did go into foreclosure. It was awful and shameful. And for 3 years, we lived in that state. But there was one day in July of 2015 when I let my dog out the back door in the morning at 7 a.m. and the sheriff was there again. He handed me the papers, said, "Ma'am, we're putting your house up for auction at the county courthouse." And I was just like, okay. I had been trying to protect my kids from everything. They didn't know anything that was going on, but that was the straw that broke the camel's back. So that evening, I sat down at dinner. I remember we were eating our peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, and I said, "Guys, we are cutting everything out. I have to start saving for rent. That means no more basketball, gymnastics, dance, those activities that they loved." And that just broke my heart because I knew I was failing them as a mom. And they nodded, but you could tell like they were scared to death. Their eyes were wide and they're like, "Okay, mom." And I just ran to the bathroom crying. I knew I was letting them down. And at one point, I'm in there sobbing in the towels. And my youngest daughter, Amelie, she was 7 at the time, she came and she knocked on the door. And I keep this in my office still. She had her little pink and purple cheetah print suitcase and she unzipped it and she said, "Mom, we're going to be okay. I have lots of things for us to sell for money." And my heart broke to pieces. I love her. I love her heart, but that is not something a 7-year-old ever feels like she needs to have the pressure of. And so that night I was like, whoa, we are I'm that something's got to change. And I started working on myself, my mindset. I started trying a lot of different things. I was in 7 different network marketing things. I've done drop shipping, Amazon, affiliate marketing, Etsy. Oh my gosh, if there's something out there, I'm like, I'll do it. And I feel like I'm an optimistic person and I give it my best. But man, I tried 21 different things. Not a single one of those worked. So when I saw a friend doing this, I was a little skeptical. It just honestly seemed too good to be true. And because of my past, because of all the failures, when you get your kids' hope up and you're like, "Guys, I found this thing. We're going to do it. It's going to change our lives." And then a couple months goes by and, someone asks you, "Mom, how's that thing going?" And you're like, "Oh my gosh, it's awful." I didn't even tell my family. I didn't believe in myself. This program, this offer is outstanding, but I didn't believe in myself that I could do this. I had just thought, no one's going to listen to me. And so I didn't tell my husband, I didn't tell my kids. I blocked them on every single social media platform while I did my first month. Now, I started losing my skepticism pretty quickly after I started posting. I had made my first sale on day 4, 10,000 by my first week. I'm in the bathroom bawling my eyes out, pretending to be a normal person because again, my family doesn't even know what I'm doing. And it was really fun by the end of the first month to share with each of them individually that I had made over 53,000. And I love each and every one of their reaction. Maybe my oldest daughter is my favorite because she said, "Mom, you have only made about 53,000 in a whole entire year working full time as an occupational therapist." And I was like, "I know, honey, right?" So, anyways, I am just here to say, like, it works. It really does. Plug in, do what they teach us. I was just able to take a whole entire month off from March 14th to April 14th. Because of automations. I went to Bali for 17 days and then was at the business mastermind, and I did not have to worry about a single thing. Still made money. It's given me my life back. I was able to quit my job in the fall and am doing this full time. But oh my gosh, it has been life changing. And if I can do it, you can do it.
So what do you feel? So you tried 21 things before. What do you think was different about following this than compared to the other things? Do you really know what you think it was?
Honestly, it's just so simple. It is just step by step. Do this. This is what you do for half an hour. Then this is what you do. And you follow up with the emails. And I mean, and the offer is outstanding. Everyone wants to learn these high income producing marketing skills, plus the community. I've been in other things where the support, they say it's good, but once you get inside, you know it's not. So I've never felt so supported. And the testimonials, man, that'll change your belief. That's what I needed. I needed in my head to really know and see that this is something that normal, everyday people are winning at.
I love that. Thank you so much for sharing, my friend. And it was so nice meeting you.
Okay. I guess I'm done sharing that. Well, I wanted to just say that, well, you heard Carrie's story. That was really touching, you know. Like I said, I played this video because it's a powerful proof that this business is not just for people who have a huge following. It's not for people who already have, so much experience with it, with IT. You don't have to be a tech wizard to do this. It's for people who are coming out of doldrums, people that really have a big why. The thing about what I find very interesting about people is how they say, well, they want a change in their lives, but they still don't see the possibility. I think the first thing is agreeing that it is possible for your life to change, picturing yourself in the future that you desire. That's the first thing, because most people cannot picture themselves being mortgage free. Most people cannot even picture themselves being debt free. They desire it, but they've not captured that picture. That picture is not there. And somebody once said to me, what you picture is what you capture. So you have to picture it first and then capture it, know that it is possible, write it down, probably even paint a picture of it, put it on your walls, know that it is possible. And that's why tomorrow I really want you to attend the webinar, right? I want you to attend the webinar tomorrow and learn a lot about this system that is changing lives. It's called the Freedom Machine. It allows you to have your time back, your peace back. It allows you to gain your power and the options that you desire back. That's the simple truth. You gain all of this, right? I think we've had such a wonderful session today because we've covered, the second half of the most asked questions about master resale rights. We've broken down the myth, exposed the truth, and hopefully giving you a clearer picture of what is possible. And we even went ahead to, share Carrie's story, because sometimes the most powerful thing you can hear is not from a coach or a top earner. So hearing it from me might just be like, well, Funky, she shows up all the time. So that's why she's probably getting sales and people are coming. I wanted you to hear from someone who was struggling and now has her life back. Someone who just decided to try regardless of what she was going through. Now it's decision time. We've tackled a lot. If you're tired of watching from the sidelines, if you are ready to create an online income without the tech stress, without running ads, because sometimes it's not easy to start running ad from the get-go. Some people are thinking about the ad budget. So if you are ready to create an online income without tech stress, without running ads, or without needing a huge following, all you need to do is go to dailycashflowlegacy.com right now and lock in your access. I'm going to share my screen on that so that you can just go check it out. So let me share my screen again. Okay, you see? So this is exactly what you're going to get, just that your domain name will be different. You're going to get something like this. This is the blueprint. So you're going to get something like this. Put in your email address and say, yes, send me the blueprint right now. And then you're going to get a lot of information. And that's the good thing, because this funnel will actually do the selling for you. It's going to share with you, help it's going to help your leads know about the business without you doing the talking. It's doing the talking for you. There's a video here on how people can take advantage of the blueprint to change their lives, right? And so there are testimonials here for you as well. And then, of course, there's a disclaimer. You see this? Talks to you about the different digital programs that are available, the Launchpad, the passive daily pay blueprints, the digital mastery, and then tells you a lot about the benefits of the program. It is not just another online course, it's a live interactive program. It has real coaching, expert guidance, and a thriving community. You see, you have a lot here 50,000 plus members, $29 million earned in this community globally in just 10 months. One customer puts you in profit mode, you know, and of course, it's possible to get your first customer within the first 7 days. You also get the ability to take the certification on the platform that gives you, you receive a lifetime licensing to resell all the 4 proven digital programs, and then you can earn 100% profit on every sale. You see, there's so many testimonials here. It's customized for you. So this is my picture here. It tells my customers about who I am and all of that. Real results from moms like me, and then talks to people about what they can do to get themselves into the program and be profitable. So there have been so many physical masterminds that have been done by the founder of the program where people have had to go there face to face. So it's not just some online garbage. Like it's real people connecting. So there was a time they had masterminds, and there was like a face to face mastermind for people that could attend. Right? Mentorship, you get mentorship. Who is this perfect for? So I just want to like reiterate who this is perfect for, because I'm interested in getting only people that are willing, right? Perfect customers. So if you know that you fall into this category, you want to make extra income from home, but you don't know where to start, your 9 to 5 job does not provide you financial security, you want to work from anywhere using your phone or laptop, you know that retirement is around the corner and you need something that is reliable as an income stream. Or you already have an income stream, or you even have 2 income streams, but you still feel they're not sufficient and you want more. Definitely, this is perfect for you. If you are busy looking for something flexible, family friendly, this is also going to work. You've tried other opportunities, but you struggle to see results. This is going to work. You see, and then this is not for those who expect guaranteed results without effort. It's not for those that are unwilling to take action, or it's not for those who want to be on video, who don't want to be on video, and at the same time, they don't want to create content. So what this means is, if you don't want to be on video, you should at least be willing to create faceless content. That's what it means. And then if you are not coachable, this is not going to work for you. If you want someone to do everything for you, you want to be spoon-fed without following through with the trainings in the community and on the learning platform, this is not going to work for you. Or you are somebody that does not have basic tech skills and you are still not willing to learn. Nobody's going to force you, because you can force a horse to the river, but you cannot force it to drink water. That's the way it works. And if you're not willing to invest in this business, then it's not going to work for you. So there are lots of people who this has worked for, too many testimonials. So too many testimonials. So if it's something you want to get, going with, you want to take action immediately, then you want to go to dailycashflowlegacy.com, put in your email address, and just take action. So what I want to say, thank you again for joining me on, day 29 of the Bounce Beyond Limit series. We've come a long way, actually. And we are wrapping up this series on Saturday, where I'll be inviting like, how will I put it now? Somebody so awesome. She's a millionaire. She's in South Africa. She joined this program as well less than 2 years ago, and she has made millions from this program. So I bet you don't want to miss the spotlight session I have on Saturday. Tomorrow, I'm just going to be doing the webinar is going to be tomorrow, so you can actually watch the webinar and also just hear from the founder herself and hear other people's testimonials. Well, I hope this series has been very helpful in one way or the other. And if you have questions for me, please feel free to just drop the questions in the comment box, and you can just, go to my Instagram or Facebook or TikTok and send me a DM if you have questions. And if you want to email me, that's fine as well. You can go to info@dailycashflowlegacy.com. So, well, thank you so much for joining, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye.